a lot of the young people today, you support them, why they need the contract or why they need to be in your label or why they need you to support them. They're hungry. They don't have parents. They don't have manager. They don't have lawyers that come with them when they come for this assistant. When you lay down everything for them, and they hit one success and they see the light and people start hailing them. They will now have lawyer, they will have parents, they will have everybody. Do you understand? That's what happens to human. Yeah. And they forget where they're coming from, that they might need our same ladder tomorrow. You know what I mean? So for me...
There was a dollar theft issue that came up one time. You want to use this opportunity to just quickly clear the air on that?
Yeah, that was strategic. That was a stunt.
What was it exactly?
Yeah, well, I did a song then called Desire. And if you listen to Desire, there was a line on the song that said, my love for you, no going to fall like dollar. Okay. You understand? And my manager came up with the idea. He was like, hey, we're in Abuja. He was like, I think we should just get this guy to, respond to this. Let's get him to, he likes to post money picture. Let's get him to give us a picture and we'll post it. And I didn't see it like, okay, but I looked at it on the other way. I'm like, okay, we needed attention to the song. And the guy sent us a couple of pictures and we posted one and he didn't respond. And it was midnight, about 11, 12. I think they were awake in the US. So my manager was still in touch with him. He was like, okay, just say something, just react to this. That's why. And he did it. And everywhere was on fire. And I was in the club performing that day in Abuja.
You needed that for the single, you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My manager told me, yeah, we needed to draw attention to that single that time. Do you understand? And now, when we did that, we got the attention. And now I'll tell you why. At some point in this industry, if you are in this industry right now and people don't talk about you or your presence is not there, you're just either going to fade away gently, no matter how nice your music is, no matter how nice your movie is. Do you understand? There are things you need to sell beyond the music or beyond the movie you're doing. Some of the presenters like you now, you are very wicked when you sit down here. And the people know, the masses know. You are very wicked with your questions. You are very, very... In fact, people pray before they come to sit on this seat with you. You understand? That's a strategy. Do you understand? You know what you do. If you want to wicked me now, I know you will do it. But I'll pass on this table around. So most of these things, sometimes they're strategic. Yeah. And like the days I was wearing my multiple colors, I wear orange, pink, pink. I was doing them because I needed people to talk about it.
So are those days over?
If I can wake up tomorrow, it depends on how I wake up. If I wake up very well.
you were doing that on purpose? You
One day it was strategic. It depends how I wake up.
Where are all those suits now?
They are still intact. I can snap them and send to you. I have purple, pink. If I was when I went to China then, I bought plenty color. Because, okay, today I was telling someone something. I won't mention this person's name.
We need to go down so quickly.
Oh, okay.
Just quickly.
Yeah, I won't mention the guy's name. He's a celebrity. He posted a flyer, a poster of his song and a show. I read the comments. The comments were about 60, and the likes were about 100. Now, he posted a bad picture of him, doing something naughty. He was doing something naughty. The likes were 30,000.
So those are the kind of things that people...
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, TC. We'll continue. I feel like we need to bring you back to talking.
I'm ready. Now I'm getting confidence to be with you.
You see?
I think so.
Just give me some reaction. I just want you. Like the way you move. Really want to get with you.
You were running out of the arena. You gave him beads. And people were like, what did she do again? Were you shocked that was controversial?
Yes, I was hurt because I'm a very giving person, and I wanted that particular ninja with the eyes, we always spoke about his eyes, It's like he had a thing for me. Did you see what he did to my hair? He was, oh God, that ninja, God. I asked Big Brother to bring him in the garden so I can chase him around with whipped cream and do the things he did to me. It's like, I don't know. I think he got a kick out of seeing the way I squealed, So I liked his eyes. He had kind eyes. And I made those beads in the house. And I gave him, like, my parting gifts,
Yeah.
And I come out and I hear... I actually heard a story that I had written a note to give him, to give to Big Brother, which is absolute... It's pathetic. Why? Because we were not allowed pens or paper in the house. So what did I write on?
Yeah.
How? Oh,
We did see an interview, more than one interview, where he said just both of you know the truth. Almost like saying you are hiding something, and there are things you're hiding. At what point are you going to speak up on that particular aspect of his assertions, saying that, okay, maybe there's something you're hiding? Because it's almost like everybody believes you know something that we don't know.
Erica,
Yeah.
just like everyone else, I woke up on Sunday morning, the day of eviction. I was up also, and Big Brother calls me. In fact, the day went perfectly. We had Pataranking in the house that day. We took pictures, and we did our hair, we packed our stuff, And in the evening, Big Brother calls me and plays this clip for me. And once I saw the laptop there, I started freaking out because I thought it was bad news from home. I looked at the footage and I just went hysterical. I'm like, and Big Brother's like, you didn't consent to this? I'm like, no. How does it look like I consented to? Everybody saw it. I don't have to say what was there because people saw it. But, the part that really hurt me most was I considered Kemen a friend. He was my go-to guy. He was my buddy. He was my muscle, He encouraged me. He motivated me. He pushed me to mingle more with people when I just felt like, okay, sometimes I didn't feel like I fit in, like I'm fine just being on my own, but I needed to be more involved, And Kemen was that guy. So for what happened to have happened, and just knowing all the people that look up to me, my babies, and it was sad. I was angry. I was humiliated. And I did feel violated, but I don't play the victim card. And I honestly feel that the decision that Big Brother took was the only decision that could have been taken, the best. And everything else Kemen has to say about that, well, I ain't getting out. If you talk with him, won't talk. But he knows, and we know that it's okay. It's fine.
Have you seen him since he came out of the house?
I've seen him a few times, yes, and he's called me a few times, but I do not want to talk to him because honestly, and I promise you, I think it was the day you actually came to the house with Karen, I was thinking that what would happen if I was to see Kemen, because I thought there would be a party, the after part. And I just wanted to just slap him.
I also want to talk about Rubbin who is a renowned journalist and columnist and a former special advisor to the president of this country. And he wrote an article which a lot of people found very, very disturbing, but he had no, obviously, apologies for writing that. I don't know if you read the article or if you saw excerpts from it.
All I read was mangoes, and I moved on from there. He's not a child. Okay. And you really though? Oh no, that was sad. I'm sorry, but that was just sad. Coming from someone of that caliber, I would have expected.
So I'm sure when you hear a lot of people, because the show was quite controversial, and Big Brother always is generally, because people are like, oh, what does it teach the youth? Why are we doing a show like this? It's just immoral. Being a contestant on that show, if someone walks up to you now and says, what was the point of Big Brother? What do you tell them?
Actually, before I went into the house, I spoke to my pastor and I told him about it. And he said, you mean that show where Big Brother makes you do all this immoral stuff? And I'm like, no, Pastor, I don't think that is the point of Big Brother. I think it's an individual choice what you do and how you portray yourself on the show, because people are watching you, But also, I realized that after I said, so you can go in there thinking I'm going to be Mother Teresa. And at a point, trust me, you're going to forget that there are cameras watching you, and your true colors will come out. Because there are people from all walks of life, and they're going to paint you, and you're going to react. That's the point of it, to break you, But I only realized good things about myself. And I would totally encourage anybody who has their heart for it. Because Wendy, trust me, my younger sister told me, you are brave as hell, because I cannot do that. I cannot do that. And she was like,
it's mentally tasking.
It is like, But I would totally encourage anyone to go for it, because I feel like it has made me a better person. I'm more confident in myself now.
Just give me some reaction. I just want